gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Snap127 and welcome back to another Skyforge video. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Xbox One version, early access and all those good things. Tell you guys whether or not I think the game is worth it compared to the PS4 version, the PS4 launch, some features and benefits that the Xbox One version may have compared to the PS4 version, benefits the PS4 version currently has that the Xbox One doesn't, etc, going on and all that stuff. Before we get into this video, I do want to apologize that I know this video is a little late, and this is probably something you guys would have wanted to see on day one, but I honestly needed time with the game to analyze it and all that stuff. Right now, my current status is I am at endgame. I am 56 or 57 prestige, running at roughly 21, maybe 22,000 might. I've ran the raids of Operation Isabella, Operation Medea, Isabella hard mode, and I do have experience clearing Operation Ophelia on the Xbox One. I have also beaten the Distortion Laura the Cold, aka A1, 2 times without dying. So therefore I have, full experience with this build so far. I have pretty much completed everything inside of this build with the game at least once before making this video. So if you guys want to know my background with Skyforge, long story short, I covered it as more of a hype thing back early February this year, starting with the PlayStation 4 version, became a bit of an influencer on there, stuff like that. Made some rants. I have been one of the people to fully analyze the game from all of its strong points, all of its weak points, all the way down to some of its good features, bad features, and some of its pay-to-win-ish tendencies. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the video. Now, first and foremost, is the Skyforge Xbox One Early Access worth it? And that's probably what most people coming here want to know. I think the Skyforge Xbox One Early Access is an amazing value. I said this about the PS4 version because the base version of the Early Access for this game is always very, very low price, even compared to its PC launch about 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago now. The console versions have been the cheapest. On PC, Early Access started at around $19.99 or $29.99 if I'm not mistaken, and went to higher packs from there. On PS4, it started at I think $11.99. There was a $30 pack and then like a $60 or $70 pack. On Xbox One, we have a basic pack for $14.99, a secondary pack for $29.99, and a third top tier pack for $79.99. Now, for the sake of your wallets, I'm not going to recommend buying the highest tier value packs. Now, these packs come with a bunch of goodies, but the main thing people are focused on, the main reason people mostly buy these packs, isn't for the goodies. It's not usually for the premium and stuff like that, because a lot of people don't even know too much about those items jumping into Skyforge. People mostly do it for the fast class unlocks. Now, me personally, I'm going to tell you, class unlocking is a bit of a grind in this game. I'm not going to lie about that, but I don't think it's that difficult of a grind where it's worth spending an extra $50 or $60 on the game. I don't think it's that tedious. I don't think it takes that long. You just have to be. It's an MMO, so if you come into playing an MMO, you need to have the mindset that there's going to be a grind to the things you want, whether it's gear, classes, weapons, outfits, whatever. We all know how MMOs are. If you're coming into that a bit blindfolded, you may be a tad bit irritated, but anyone who plays MMOs know that there's always an essential to grind for what you want and what you need to acquire in the games. That's no secret. That's how the MMO world is. So the best value of all these packs, I'm personally going to say, is the $14.99 pack, which comes with 10,000 Argents, 7 days worth of premium. If you had pre-ordered before then, you got an extra 3,000 Argents, I believe an extra week of premium, and an exclusive outfit. But all these things are a wonderful value. The $15 pack actually almost adds up to about 40 and 50 bucks worth of in-game items, because everybody who knows Argent prices and stuff like that, Argents aren't exactly the cheapest thing in the world when it comes to Skyforge. Now, granted, they are also earnable in-game just by doing simple daily activities. If you play Skyforge properly, you can actually earn Argents every day. You can average making anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 Argents a week, depending on what you do and how you play Skyforge. So, you know, a lot of these things that the game comes with are earnable in game, and I have to give my.com and Alice team props for that. But how does this version compare to the PS4 version? That's probably the next thing you guys are wondering. Well, Skyforge Xbox One, to my opinion, is actually going to be the most superior version of Skyforge out there. And I even say that in comparison to the PC version. Now, as soon as I mention the PC version, the first thing that's going to come to people's mind is probably graphics. I'm going to need you to remove your mind from that area for just a second, because graphics, yes, PC is always going to have that over console. That's no secret, even with powerful consoles such as the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro. Everyone knows that these two consoles, you know, are doing 4K 30 and possibly, you know, 4K 60 in some areas barely. That's no secret. The whole world knows that. So it's not about competing with, you know, PC in terms of graphic fidelity. The Xbox One version has one major advantage that no version of Skyforge has, and that is the limitation of region lock being gone. And the reason I say this is so important because one of the biggest complaints, especially about the PS4 version, and one reason a lot of servers are so dry on the PS4 version, is because there's multiple versions of the game for every single region. On Xbox, everyone plays together on one giant mega server. That means queue times are faster. PvP is easier to enter. All the activities you need to do, you can do with other players all around the world. And that is only on the Xbox One version. Now, granted, some flaws have come with this. So far with the Xbox One launch, we've had a lot of, you know, rocky things. There have been, you know, server shutdowns. There have been, you know, text chat lags, all kinds of stuff like that. Granted, things you would expect from, you know, a brand new MMO launch. Nothing crazy, emergency maintenance pop-ups and all that stuff. If you've waited for, you know, the launch of a brand new MMO, you pretty much know what to expect, what to deal with. You know, the some frame rate drops, issues and stuff like that. For what it's worth, though, after my.com and Alice completely smooth the game out and patch them right, they honestly end up running as smooth as butter in the end. I kid you guys not, you guys have seen plenty of my PS4 gameplay, what the way it used to be compared to what it is now, and the PS4 version runs smooth as all hell. And I can only assume that the Xbox One version is going to run just as smooth or probably even better, because we all know the network difference between Sony and Microsoft. The only slight disadvantage the Xbox One has here is that it's a bigger network and it's trying to connect a lot more players. But with the hard work and dedication that my.com and Alice team put into this game that I have seen, you know, on multiple ends now, that's on the PC front and the PS4 front, these issues will be resolved in time, as you guys know, with, you know, patches, simple updates and stuff like that. And not to mention, guys, when it comes to early access, you also get a head start. Now, for those who don't know, the game goes free to play on November 29th. However, when it becomes free to play, you're not going to get all these additional bonuses that these additional packs come with. You're going to be starting straight up from scratch, raw, with absolutely nothing. Now, is that a hard situation to deal with? Is it difficult to come out of? Absolutely not, because like I said, in Skyforge, every single thing is earnable in-game. Now, just as a warning and just as a heads up, Argents can provide you, you know, with a little bit of a boost in power in certain areas. It can give you the ability to skip quests, and these quests are responsible for powering up your character. So, like, for example, imagine being able to, you know, do quests in a normal MMO that gives you experience points. Well, what if you could just, you know, flip a coin and, you know, you'd skip the quest and just get the EXP? That's where the so-called quote-unquote pay-to-win tendency comes in for Skyforge. So it's not really, you know, I'm not going to say necessarily, you know, just buying your way to power, because it takes a substantial, crazy amount of money to do that in this game, to the point where it's not even worth it. So I'm not going to say that, you know, there's no pay-to-win tendencies in the game. That small thing does exist, but it's not something, you know, that's worth, you know, like banging your head against the wall about. Me personally, I wouldn't, you know, I don't go crazy about it. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Do I think the Skyforge Xbox One Early Access is worth it? Absolutely. I think the $14.99 version is the best value. But if y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy, Tanak127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out. Take care.